How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at the Scorch from Discraft compared to the Fuzed Scorch. So these are the same mold, but the Fuzed Scorch obviously has the flame rib going on. We've seen the Fuzed Buzz and now the Fuzed Scorch so far. A few years ago when the Scorch came out, we did a review on just the Scorch. So this isn't gonna be a full review. If you wanna check that out, it's on the channel. Instead, I'm just gonna throw them next to each other and just see, does the Fuzed Scorch fly just like a stock Scorch? Or is there something different that you can expect when you're picking up the Fuzed plastic? Because they're both the Z plastic, but obviously I would imagine this is gonna do something to the flight. So we will see. I'm gonna just try to throw them a bunch and then just talk you through the differences I notice as I throw. They're both 173 to 174. Both have a very similar rim profile as far as dominess, and the stiffness, I try to grab two that also feel similar stiffness, so that the only difference will be the Fuzed rim. So let's go ahead and just try the stock Scorch first. Try to throw the same line here with the Fuzed Scorch. I think I put the Fuzed Scorch on a little bit more hyzer, but it wasn't a drastic amount more. And I feel like I threw them relatively similar in power, yet the stock Z Scorch had a lot more give, a lot more flip. We'll see if that rings true across all of it or if I did something weird there. But initial thoughts is the Fuzed Scorch might be more overstable. So far, the Z Scorch definitely seems a little flippier. We're gonna throw it flat and see if that, well, as flat as I can throw, and see if that rings true. We're gonna try to really get into these. I mean, that's about what I expected. We'll see the Fuzed Scorch flat. I'm expecting it to turn a little in hyzer, but we'll see if it does exactly what that one just did. I mean, it's night and day. Like, obviously, I'm not the most consistent player in the world, so there's definitely could be some variation to my release angles. Like the Fuzed Scorch could have been a little bit more hyzer, but for the stock Scorch flat to turn that hard and the Fuzed Scorch to essentially not really turn at all, it's pretty drastic. I mean, the Fuzed Scorch might be like a Scorch OS. I might have to actually put it on anhyzer to get its turn, which I think if I put the Scorch on anhyzer, it might roll. These are almost two completely different discs with a very similar hand feel, which I think is a really great thing, but it also letting some of you down if you're buying a Fuzed Scorch hoping to have a disc that flies like your Scorch. Just looks cooler. I'm shocked so far, but there's one thing left to do, which is to throw both of these on anhyzers. I know this one's gonna flip a lot. I'm curious to see if this one, we have a little, like a slight headwind. So if this disc doesn't flip and roll, then it's a different disc, just to be completely frank. But we'll throw this on anhyzer first, and then we'll throw the Fuzed Scorch second. Yeah, as expected. That's what, oh, I hope I wasn't blocking it, but it got down to a cut roll angle. That's exactly what I expect a Scorch to do on anhyzer. It's a -2.2. It's not meant to be thrown hard on anhyzer. It's just not meant to. We'll see if the Fuzed Scorch does the same. You gotta be kidding. I mean, they're not the same disc. That's that's more overstable than my Zeus. It's not a force overstable, like we're not talking crazy overstable, but that's just a bomber disc. Like that thing, I don't know how far away I am from the basket right now, but I think it got basically pin high to that basket. It's at least 400. And like the dome just gives it so much glide, and I'm just shocked at how much more overstable it is. Like I tried to pick two Scorches that I genuinely thought were gonna fly similar. I don't know what it is about the Fuzed that would make it fly different. Maybe the plastic disparity, the weight, I don't know. Because I don't remember the Fuzed Buzz being that drastically different, but this is night and day. Like they're different discs. All right, I think I've learned all I need to learn about these two Scorches. But I'm gonna throw them on forehand because I think that's about the last thing to do. I'm expecting this one to react well to my forehand because I don't have good forehand power. and I expect that one to be a little more overstable. Not throwing good forehands today, so this could go rough, but we're gonna try it anyways. We already know what we need to know though. Yeah, like that's the disc I should be throwing forehand in my bag. I mean, it's just crazy the difference between those two. Like I said, I think we've learned what we needed to learn. The Fuzed Scorch, much more overstable. You can find them both at foundationdisc.com if you want to grab your hands, get your hands on one. And yeah, if you're looking for a more overstable version of the Scorch, check out the Fuzed Scorch. I thought it was going to be a slight difference, or maybe they fly the same. They're a different disc. So check them out, foundationdisc.com.